Are you aware of how many days will be added for testing by the state with House Bill 8 for a third grader?
Well, I would refute that statement. They are giving up to 16 assessments at certain grade levels, depending on, obviously, on the grade level and the subject. This bill bans additional benchmark testing because the assessments that are prescribed for in this bill, the first two are basically what schools are already doing. They're a MAP test, they're an iReady test, they're Star Renaissance testing, or for local control, as some districts have reported back to me, they would like to use the state-produced version for the beginning of the year and the middle of the year test. There's incredible flexibility, so this bill does not increase it's inaccurate to say the bill increases the number of testing days. It's just flat not true.
It increases the number of mandated testing days by the state because we are now going, and look, if this bill were about limiting the amount of benchmark tests that districts are putting on kids, I would be all for it.
It is, though.
But this,
it does do that.
But what
it
this,
bans those additional benchmarks. Let's just be, it's just what it...
But that's not all it does, because it adds now state-mandated testing days.
Just like House Bill 4. It's the same exact schedule.
But now we're putting on districts the stress of a state-created, essentially a STAR test for the middle and the beginning well as the end of the school year.
Representative Hinojosa, only if you consider MAP and iReady a STAR test.
But this bill is the beginning of the phase-out of the MAP test, tell me if I'm wrong, because my understanding of what the intent of this bill is to only pay districts if they use the state-created, TEA-created beginning of the year and middle of the year test. And so if the districts are only getting money for a mandated beginning of the year and middle of the year test, if they use the state-created one, it makes sense to me they will move away from the test they have to pay for, which is the MAP test, which many of our districts already take.